Ladies and gentlemen, it is very dark. There's a zombie outside. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. The zombies at this time are going to be a little bit fast. This is very dangerous. This is about as dangerous as the situation has been for us at this point. I don't suppose I have a sheet on me, do I? I do not, but I do have a crowbar, so that's cool. Our option is we essentially stay in here until the night passes and, have a little bit of something to eat and potentially something to drink. Let's see exactly what we've got on us. Let's eat a bag of chips before we figure out exactly what we're doing here. Our plan, from what I remember, was to continue to make our way down here. Although, we've discovered some buildings up here. It's obviously not going to be safe to head this way at night time. If we're going to move out of this building, I figure we should make our way down here a little bit. We can't exactly just... we could essentially just hang around, I suppose. But, that's kind of boring, isn't it? It's kind of boring to just sit around when things are happening. Aren't they? Interesting things. What's wrong with this? Oh, I opened it, did I? I did hear footsteps. There is a zombie nearby somewhere. It's so dark. The zombies are going to be fast. Alright, I don't know how fast. Because I haven't seen them at night time yet. But I think we need to know, don't we? Do we? We do, don't we? We need to know. Let's go this way. Slowly, very carefully. With an extreme level of awareness. So the zombies have 3 speed phases. The first part of the night, they increase by 1 level. The middle of the night, they increase by 2 levels. And then the final part of the night, they go back down to 1 level. But they don't just increase in speed. They increase in strength and toughness. But their cognition is decreased at night. They are less aware. So it's a physiological effect that either the sunlight has on them or the nighttime. I don't know which. I think it's the sunlight affects them in some way. Yeah, let's maybe actually try and have a look in this house here. So it doesn't affect them mentally. It affects them physically, all right? The sunlight decreases their strength and speed physically. And then at night time, they just get stronger and faster and tougher. All right, so... Oh, okay, there was an entrance there. Well, this is kind of interesting. This is a 2-story building, which is already secured, already fenced off. Let's see if we can get this door open. Okay, we can't. Now, obviously, we need to be extremely careful here. That window's not broken, is it? No? Okay, let's do... Okay, it's starting to rain outside. Let's do the smart thing. And just make sure this door's locked for a start. No, yes, it is locked. Apparently there's a radio on or a TV on upstairs. Is that TV on? Tune in, turn off. Yes, turn off the TV. Also, maybe I should turn... Actually, I'll tell you what, we'll leave our torch on for the time being. So, welcome back to Project Zomboid. I've been looking forward to getting back into this game for a little while. Is my torch still on? I don't think it is. Yeah, it might be. It is. Okay, we've got a sheet on that window up there. It looks like the house is going to be pretty clear for us. Let's, this actually gives us a bonus to scratch defense. Do we not have... We don't actually have our stuff on, do we? So let's put on our sweater along with our t-shirt. Yeah, okay, so if you can't hear that, the zombies outside. Let me turn the volume up a bit. Now, please be warned, I have just maximised the volume for you. If there's a jump scare moment coming up, it's probably going to hit you. Okay. So this sweater is apparently better than the one that we had on. So let's tear this apart, make sheets. All, yep. This will give us a couple of sheets to put on downstairs. We're going to turn off the TV. I love how systematic this game is. It's really, really quite engaging. Now, did this bed have anything on it? It doesn't. It's not like a container, is it, of sorts? Let me get rid of that. We've got anything in the drawer? No. We're going to go real slow here. Real slow and careful. Let's just see what we've got in here. Some soap. And nothing. Really just trash. While we're here, though, let's actually fill all of our water bottles. Okay, get that done nice and quick. Yeah, this one kind of bugs out, doesn't it? It doesn't seem to fill up that last water bottle. I don't exactly know what the deal is with there. We are also going to have a wash. I'm just speeding things up to get through this a bit quicker. Let's wash all of our clothing as well, because the zombies are attracted to blood. And alright, so we should be good now. I don't know if we had any blood on us. But it's definitely the sort of habit we want to get in the habit of. Okay, what am I doing? Some baggy jeans, some pants. And I think that's probably good. And what's on here? A formal shirt and a striped shirt. Let's rip this. Make some sheets with it. And this one too. Rip clothing. Okay, the game's actually just freezing a little bit there. Something to do with that menu. Did I check that drawer? 17 magazine. Definitely not my style. Now, we are going to try to just cover some, if not all, of these windows. Add a sheet to this one. And this one. Close that sheet. Close that sheet. Can I add a sheet to these doors? I can. Alright. Okay. Also, I forgot to lock that door. So, time is passing, actually, so that's good. Now, do we have any more sheets? No, we've just got ripped sheets, which... I don't know if I can... cut to your left hand. Why would I want to do that? Replace bandage. That's another thing too. How is our bandage? Actually, we're okay. We are nice and clean. Let's have a look at this bookshelf, see if there's anything decent. Yes, Fishing Volume 1. This book gives you an XP multiplier for the level 1 to 2 skill. Let's actually take that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has a strong boredom reduction and an unhappiness reduction. I tell you what, let's take that. Who'd have thought in the apocalypse that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would come in so handy? Nothing going on in here really that we need right now. Okay, I suppose while we're trying to essentially pass the time, let's look through the kitchen. Another can opener. Did we have a can opener on us? Pretty sure we grabbed one, didn't we? Alright, so in the time between this episode and the last episode, I have kind of made a little bit of a decision. Kind of. That I think what I want to do for a little bit is play with this idea of a nomadic life. You know, because... Alright, we can settle down in this place quite easily. And... Alright, then it's just like crafting the building up the base. Can I sit on these chairs at all? I could sleep. I mean, I don't know how long we're going to sleep for right now. Probably not too long because we shouldn't be that tired. I should have set an alarm. Anyway, it's 10 AM, so that worked. You know, we could build up this location, and then it's like, alright, The gameplay is pretty clear then as to what we need to be doing. However, I've never really played Project Zomboid before. And I really don't know the world very well at all. And so, you know, essentially, what better way to experience the game than to be a little bit nomadic? And it's also, I feel, very interesting for the series because... Let's get this door open. Holy crap, that was quite loud. Ooh, interesting. Can we lock that right now? You know, settling down and just doing all of the, let's take those empty bottles, you know, where you deconstruct furniture and then you build up your carpentry skill and you do all that sort of stuff. Alright, that's where we're going eventually. We will find a spot. It looks like we've actually already found the place to settle down. A lot of this stuff here I don't think is really very relevant to us right now. Box of nails, those things do come in very handy, don't they? There is a generator here. A police helmet, which... Well, that's got to be good, right? I mean, we do have something on already. We've already got on a military helmet, which is the same. But this has better wind insulation resistance. So let's actually wear that. And we will deposit the military helmet in this container here. Alright, so that's excellent. I might just make a note here for our generator. Okay, so we've got a generator of sorts. That's kind of a generator, at least I think that's what it is. Marked on the map. So, you know, once you settle down, essentially the gameplay becomes quite monotonous with regards to building up your character's skills and then heading out, scavenging, bringing them back, and, you know, building up a settlement, which is, well, that's obviously the end game, isn't it? However, yeah, I really quite like the idea. This may change. It may change rapidly, it may change, I don't know, at some point. But I do quite like the idea of being a bit nomadic so we can get out and explore the world. And yeah, just experience the game a little bit more. Might try and get a bit of a move on here. I don't think it's a great idea being out in the rain. Again, another one of those things where I don't quite know what kind of effect the weather has on our character. So, you know, we're going to have to essentially trial and error this situation. I'm looking right now for one of these canned chilies. Let's open one of them. We can do that while we're walking. What am I hearing? Oh, shit. Now, I don't know if these zombies really have anything useful on them anymore. So we're going to start making our way back down towards our original objective of getting closer to the town, the residential area. Finding a vehicle is still an important kind of priority for us. This was a barn, wasn't it? I remember checking this place out earlier. So yeah, we'll get to, you know, settling down at some point. I didn't eat that food, did I? Also, we are a bit wet. I have a poncho, don't I? Why did I not put on the poncho? Try and remember to keep an eye on our environment here. What happened to the poncho? Alright, I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed here with regards to this menu. I might head inside this building while I try and get myself sorted out. I feel quite exposed. Okay, alright. Now, let's take a second. What I'm trying to do here is find... I thought we had a poncho. Did I put it on? Alright, I don't know what happened to the poncho. However, I'm eating the chili. Yeah, I really don't know what happened to the poncho. Did I accidentally destroy it? That's very odd. It's not in our backpack either. So that's kind of strange. But, you know, I guess we'll have to make do. And, yeah, just keep moving forward, I suppose. Let's get rid of this empty can here. I know we've already searched this place. Tell you what, I might even leave that light on. So, for now, just so you know what we're doing here, we're going to continue to head down this main road and try to get close to the town. So we're finding lots of generators around, which is helpful. Doesn't look like there's too many zombies around here. Let me just check this map again and see where we are. Okay, I might actually head north here. So we were heading this way, weren't we? And then we took a detour, I think. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of jogging along the road here. We're getting a little bit hot. We might have to make a detour just to get out of the weather at some point. So from what I understand here, as long as you stay standing on top of them, they cannot stand up. So, you know, standing on top of a zombie and having a look around isn't as dangerous as it might seem. Wow, it's really hard to see the terrain here. I mean, I am colorblind, do take that into account. It's a little bit hard for me to see. So all of these puddles here are obviously being made by the water. And yeah, there's puddles gathering on the grass too. Alright, so we've got a building of sorts here. Small location. We're really looking for more of a residential area. This is obviously quite a rural location. But it looks like we're going to be able to cut across here. Okay, yes, I guess we can also expect the zombie population to increase as we get closer and closer to the town. I think I could probably stop searching the bodies. Okay, alright. Things are getting a little bit more threatening here. Okay, the zombies do trip over each other. Which is, as you can see, quite a lifesaver. They don't always trip over. There's like a 20% chance, I think, that they trip. So that's probably going to save us in a number of occasions going forward. This is making me nervous how many zombies there are here. So yes, benefits, pros and cons, I suppose, to the nomadic approach versus being stationary in a more stable and secure location. Alright, so yes, finding a car, I guess the rain is dying down. Finding a car is definitely going to be on the list. Alright, let's have a look at this vehicle here. What's this one? I'm a bit out of breath, am I? Okay, so maybe I should chill out for a little bit. Nothing in the car. Oh, that was close. It's getting a bit risky, isn't it? Let's see if we can deal with this. Okay, something's going on here. We've got moderate exhaustion. Let's be smart about this. I'm not trying to die anytime soon. We have only just started to get into the action. That lady had a wig on. Okay. Alright, we should be okay now to actually settle. Let's try and have a little look at this car. It is getting a little bit late. I might try and get inside the car. I don't know if that's going to be safe though with this zombie over here. Yeah, there's actually a few zombies there, isn't there? One at a time. They're kind of manageable. Two at a time. Especially when they go down that quickly. You just never quite know how many of them are going to wander over, do you? Do they trip over dead bodies? I can't remember. Oh, this one's a bit resistant. Okay, alright. Can we settle now? Oh, bugger. Can't actually get inside this car. I was hoping to kind of rest in there. What sort of condition? It's in terrible condition. Absolutely dreadful. Well, let's have a quick look at the map. Alright, we're heading probably a little bit of a detour. Oh, this is going to be too much, isn't it? We obviously need a break. Maybe let's head over this way. There's a gated area here. Fenced area, I mean. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to give our character a break. It might take us a little bit longer to get to the main town, but that's fine. As long as we're alive, that is all that matters. What is this place? Okay, got a couple of cars here. Quite a nice looking car here too. What's the deal here? Just being able to get inside one of these vehicles and rest is kind of attractive to me. Ham radio, walkie-talkie. I don't know if this stuff has any use really to us. Equip as a primary to operate, yep. Let's have a look at this thing. Oh, it's locked, is it? Looks like it's just the one here. Hopefully. Zombies calling out there. They do have, let's just call them residual. They have residual humanity. What a bugger. This would be a great car, wouldn't it? I imagine it's probably quite a quick car. Right, we're getting a bit hungry here. We are really exhausted. Damn it, this is risky. Oh yeah, there's more zombies there. Can we see any kind of buildings near us? There is one that way. There's probably more over this way. We can always come back to that vehicle later. I think we need a rest, and it is getting a little bit dark. Risky, guys. Very risky indeed. What we're doing here. Okay, there is a house here, so if we can clear this area a little bit. Just have a look around maybe before I kill this thing. Yeah, I'm going to make our way over to this house. See if we can make our way inside stealthily. Without attracting too much attention. Let's see how we go. Give our character a little bit of a rest over here. Did that knife just break? Sounded like it broke, but that might be like a death sound. Okay, we can wash in the rain, can we? Okay, let's do that. Is he actually going to take off all his clothes? Okay, he is. Alright, let's... Can I cancel that action? Oh my goodness me, I'm not sure if I can. Oh wow. I've just massively overburdened myself. What on earth was that about? Okay, let's get that equipped. Alright, that should have done the trick there. Can we open this? Alright. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this off. Just to release the burden. This is very dangerous. Because we don't have any good gear on. Let's take care of this zombie here. I'm guessing, are we injured or... Yes, we have pain in our foot. I was going to say, I'm going to imagine doing that barefoot is probably not the best thing to be doing. Turn off that unbelievably loud TV. And whatever's going on, is there something on in this room as well? There is. Turn that radio off. Okay, alright. That was pretty manic. We managed to get through it. Our character is going to be rewarded right now by just letting him settle down inside. Shit. I'm hearing footsteps outside. Where is my backpack? Did I drop it here somewhere? Oh, I just unequipped it, did I? That's not what I meant to do. Okay, let me get dressed. Actually, all of our clothes are wet. Is there a dryer here? I have not yet figured out if the washing machines and dryers in this game have a function. I imagine they do. That is not good. Is that boarded up? It is boarded up. Okay, that's good then. I'll tell you what, let's just put our clothes back on. It's fine. We're just going to get dressed here. Okay, as we're getting dressed, we have a little bit of movement outside. And let's get this equipped down here. Alright, we really probably need to do something about this these windows here. So let's get these ripped. Do they just make regular ripped sheets? Denim strips. Oh, I see. Okay. Make sheets. I feel like at the end of the day, if I can just barricade, sheet block this window, at least that gives us a little bit of privacy in this room. Is there anything inside these? There is not. Alright, let's take a second to actually have a look inside this building. We have lots of literature. What do we have in here? We have a battery, a saw. There are zombies outside. That does make me a little bit nervous. A Rangers baseball shirt. Then let's rip that. The pants also look like they're denim. I'm not actually going to keep all of these. I might take back like one of those. Okay, maybe grab 2 of them. Just so we can use them as a bandage should we need to. The pants, I figure they're denim too. So there's a bit of movement outside, but we're not really being disturbed yet. We are going to need to have a rest, aren't we, very soon. I figure we're probably going to injure ourselves if we carry on too much longer here. So we have some ground beef. You know what? I'll tell you what, let's grab that. We haven't done this yet. Let's put some of our ground beef here in the oven. And then let's turn it on. And so we're looking for settings. I guess like maybe, yeah, 400 for like 2 minutes. I don't know. How long does it take to cook ground beef? Is it cooking? It's kind of hard to say. We might burn the house down here. But, you know, it's... Oh, really? Was that all it took? That was more like 2 seconds. This is... Okay, it's actually thawing, if you can see that there. It's thawing. Now it's cooking. So in just a moment, this will actually be cooked. Okay, the beef is very nearly cooked. It did not quite, the timer did not quite. Oh yeah, it is done now. It is done. Turn it off. Alright, then let's actually just eat all of that. We're going to have ourselves some nice beef here, which will push our proteins, hopefully, quite high. Once we have consumed that, I mean, it's done a bit for us. Not a tremendous... What the fuck was that, man? What was that noise? What the hell was that noise? Oh, what happened? Oh, we're just very tired. I don't know what happened then. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sleep here in this house. Oh god, okay, I can hear the zombies outside. This might be very dangerous. Can we not sleep? Can we only rest? Is this good? Do we have to rest before we can sleep, or what? We are full to bursting though, so that's great. Is this just gonna like... Why can't I actually sleep? I am... Oh, I can also hide. Yeah, that's a thing. We can hide. Should things get to be too insane. I don't know why I can't sleep on that bed. Oh, shit. Don't suppose I can lock that door. Can I sleep on this bed? I can. Not safe. Okay. So... I'll tell you what I want to do. To help with our overburdenedness, excuse me, can I actually take this and put it inside this drawer? First of all, I have to unequip it, don't I? Then let's unequip the backpack, put it inside this drawer. Just to release a little bit of the burden. These rip sheets will keep hold of this thread also. Can I put that inside the backpack? I can. Also, the rip sheets can go inside the backpack. Anything else is all just our basic equipment. Okay. So we've released the burden a little bit now. Let's see if we can deal with this Zomboid problem here. dude. Can't see it. Please now. Come on, game. Really? Really? Is it because we're so tired? Is that what's going on here? Close the door. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very, very stressful episode of Project Zomboid. I need to sleep. I need to sleep right this minute. Because I'm absolutely ridiculously tired. I think you can faint in this game, can't you? You can just pass out where you stand, which is obviously very dangerous. I'm going to guess that there aren't maybe too many consequences other than you might wake up eaten if you're, if you do it outside. So let's add a sheet to this. Let's close the sheet and try to sleep. Yes, we are absolutely exhausted. Hopefully now all of our ailments are dissolved. This was a very, very stressful episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Project Zomboid. I do thank you for your time and attention. We managed to survive the night. As much as I still like the idea of continuing to explore in a kind of nomadic capacity, I'm beginning to see that it's extremely dangerous. And so, we might allow our character here, Mr. Jackson Cicero, to take off all of his clothing. We don't have 2 crowbars on us, do we? That's just maybe some sort of bug, like a glitch. We're going to allow him to have a bath, to wash off all the horrendous blood. What's happening here? Are we just a little bit injured, are we? Maybe that was from, I don't know, what was it from? Oh, okay, we've got an extremely heavy load. Does he automatically put his backpack back on? He does not. Now that should stop bouncing. Great. Oof, I tell you what, a lot goes on, doesn't it? When it goes on, it goes on. We do have a medical kit here, so let's grab that. Now, our health is slightly lowered, so let's actually make use of that very first aid kit. Is that going to be helpful to us, though? I don't exactly know what to do about the fact that our health is low. Do we do exercise? What do we do? I'm going to have to look that up. How do you heal? I know about bandaging, obviously, to deal with cuts and things like that. I'll tell you what, let's open up this first aid kit. See what it does. I'm going to assume that it unpacks it into here for us. Drop. Equip. Do I have to, let's just equip this on our secondary. How's that worked? How do I use that? Alright, I'll tell you what. Alright, I can't actually figure out exactly what I want to do with this. I'm trying to figure this out as we go here. Unequip that, please. So I need to know exactly how to heal. I will look that up between now and the next episode. There's also another one here, so let's take that too. How is our capacity here? We're still doing really good with regards to this backpack. I'll tell you what, it's a lot, isn't it? But that's the name of the game. It's the zombie apocalypse, after all. What do you want? A nice, peaceful time? What are you, mental? It's just not the way, is it? It's just not the way. However, to make our way... Oh, he's got some heart boxes. I'll tell you what, I want them. To celebrate the end of this episode, we're going to put on those heart boxes. And I don't know when I'm coming back to this game just yet, so let's lock the door and go and hide in the bathroom. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a very stressful episode, but I do appreciate your time here. We are still alive. I think we'll continue on for the time being with our objective of trying to get to this town, although I'm starting to realise that it's going to be really, really overrun, isn't it? The thing is, as much as I want to go here and see what's here and, you know, get an insight into the resources that are available. I'm kind of still really just looking for a vehicle. Once we get a vehicle, we can drive back and forth. We can begin to establish a bit of a base over here somewhere, which would really make sense. The more I see the world, the more I see the need for fenced off areas and barricades. But to be able to drive here, loot, gather, bring stuff back, that's the deal. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I hope it wasn't too intense for you, and I do hope you will return for another episode of Project Zomboid or something else rather interesting very soon indeed. Okay, see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.